Welcome to a week in my sketchbook. I need to get used to talking to the camera again because I've not videoed since Vlogmas, so this feels really weird. Basically, I was away for a week, so I decided to kind of use it to get back into my sketching, so I thought I'd film this video as well. So we'll start on Saturday the 17th of January. On this day, I actually went to a wedding. It was Danielle's uncle's wedding, and it was a very posh and fancy wedding, so I popped my little sketchbook in my blazer and hoped that I would draw, and I did. I haven't done any observational sketching in quite a long time, so I thought this was a good way to get back into it. This year I'm really trying to get back into my art again, because last year I didn't really do much, which makes me really sad, but I've already seen an improvement, so that's made me happy. So when we got to the wedding, I just got my sketchbook out and started drawing whatever. And I felt really awkward doing it at first, just because I've not done it in so long, but I quickly fell back into the flow of it. I drew some plants, people, and just random objects that I saw. With the watercolour, I'd forgotten how much I loved a certain colour combination with the greens that I have. So that was my cat. So I unlocked that again, and that made me very happy. There was lots of things there to take in visually. It was a very beautiful wedding. So it was quite fun to try and replicate that in my sketchbook. But yeah, that was Saturday. On Sunday the 18th, I didn't do much. We just went to Danielle's dad's for a chill day. So I decided to quickly paint a picture of the llamas that were actually at the wedding the day before, just to get back into my animals as well, so that was quite fun. My favourite thing to do when I'm out and about and not at my desk is to just quickly sketch things out in the biro and then messily plop the watercolour on, because it always works out in the end if I just carry on adding to it in places that I know need it. I was quite tired that day, so that is all I did, but I did have fun doing it. Now we're jumping to Tuesday the 20th of January. There's a reason I've titled this video a week-ish in my sketchbook, and it's because there's some days missing, but I can do what I want. My channel. Sorry. This day was another nice and chill day, but we did some productive things through the day, and then we were chilling more in the evening, so I decided to get my paints out and see what I could do. My current obsession is My Neighbour Totoro, because believe it or not, I only watched it for the first time a few weeks ago, and everyone I've said that to has been like, what? Because it is a very up my alley film. It's a classic film. I don't know why it took me so long to watch it. So I decided to paint a bit of scenery from My Neighbour Totoro as a bit of a Studio Ghibli redraw. That used to be a challenge. I don't know if people still do that, but I did it. Whenever I do watch a Studio Ghibli film, as I'm sure this happens with everybody, I get very inspired, and the backgrounds always make me really want to get back into my scenery painting, because I think it is my favourite thing to do in watercolour ultimately. I always find myself going back to that, so it was really fun, and I really enjoyed myself doing it. I feel like I really needed this painting session, because I think it sparked something in my head that I've missed. So that was really fun, and obviously I really enjoy anything with lots of greens and just little pops of colour in the mix. And I always like adding my little white highlights with either my white gel pen or my white Posca pen. My favourite bit to any painting that I do. This made me remember as well that I really like taking my own pictures on my little digital camera when I want a scenic walk, and then recreating it in my sketchbook later. So hopefully I should do more of that this year once the weather is a bit better. Wednesday the 21st is another really quick one. Didn't do that much because I saw my dad for the first time in a while, and we went to Morrison's Cafe for dinner slash brunch, whatever time it was. So there's not a lot there, but it was a nice and fun day nonetheless. I do find doing really quick sketches like that when I'm out quite helpful, because it just helps me get more confident with my line work and stuff like that. So yeah, a helpful and yummy day. And then we're taking a big jump to Monday the 26th of January, because I went back to work and obviously life gets in the way. I was busy, I was tired. Anyway, I had a hospital appointment in Leeds, but it was in the morning. So afterwards we just got to spend the day in Leeds, which I also did that in my Vlogmas, so it was very similar to that day really, but this time I had my sketchbook, and when we sat down for food I just had a little sketch whilst I was waiting for it, and that was nice and fun. And the last day that I have done some art on is Wednesday the 28th of January, and this is my favourite day, but I think that's mainly because I actually put effort into it so that it was a nice final piece for the video. But it has also again relit that spark in my little noggin. So it's another Studio Ghibli repaint, but I just focused on really getting my style back, going back to what I know to kind of, yeah, just bring it back. So I found a picture from the film that I liked, and I just sat and painted it. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half. It's quite nice, just put an album on and went back to painting like I used to be able to more often, and it was so nice, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I feel like I can really see my art style coming back, which is what I wanted for this video. That was the whole plan, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, that was a week-ish in my sketchbook. Hope it was enjoyable. I'm going to try and do these a bit more because obviously it encourages me to draw, and then it's content as well. Thanks for watching if you did, and I'll see you next time.